What's up, everybody? It's your boy Jeremy Speaks, and I'm coming at y'all again today with another video and such and such and such. How y'all doing? Happy Monday. Y'all, I don't know about y'all, but Mondays for me, like it's kind of like you remember when your mama used to make like boiled chicken? Like has anybody like mama or grandmama ever like made boiled chicken, and you used to just wonder why do they keep making this when none of us want it? And you just gotta like peel off the loose skin to get to the meat that you actually want. To me, that's what Monday represents. It represents like that loose skin on a boiled chicken. It really does. But how y'all doing? How y'all is? Okay, Jeremy, I need Jeremy to pull up this Jay Nolan breakdown of why Desiree had to fire all those people. I don't know what you're talking about. But to be clear, when it comes to other, I have not seen that video yet, but when it comes to other content creators, I think it's very important to not play their content, unless when it comes to certain content creators and like certain types of content, you really need to allow them to just get that traffic themselves. I don't want to segment it off and like I show y'all what he's saying, because y'all need to go to his channel to see what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jamie, that's me and her man. By the way, I just found out that that's Jamie, that's me's man. I was like, wow, I did not know that. Her man can rap. The way I found out about it, because I was like, well, who is this man spitting all of these fire ass lyrics? At the end of her video, and I was like, who is this? And I looked it up. I went to the Instagram page. I was like, okay, I might download the album, right? And I looked on the Instagram, and I was like, is that Jamie, that's me? I was like, is that her husband? Oh, I was like, okay, period. Support your man. I love that. I love that. Yes, black love, healthy black love. Desiree was with Jay last night at the Grammys. Wow, that's a really good analogy. Where's the poll, ballhead zaddy? I don't have a poll ready yet. We need to figure out as we continue this conversation what the poll is going to be in reference of. Okay, I need to figure that out. But I will make a poll. I'll do a poll for y'all. Period. So let me say hi to everybody before we get into everything. So what's up, No Mel? What's up, Asia Capri? What's up, D-Boy2 Envy, Mary Moore, Susanna Burton, it's a Virgo, Amina Risbrook, Gina Jenkins. Sonia said, my husband called me a crackhead. He said, I'm getting out of hand with stalking this channel. I need you to come home and shower. You can eat while you discuss the topic. Yeah, look, I'm trying my best to give y'all more consistency, even when I don't feel like. So listen, I realize that because I have ADHD, and this is like we're still waiting for people to come in. So don't. So it's okay. You ain't gotta leave yet. We're gonna get messy and get into the topics. But I just want to say this real quick because y'all quick to be like, if you ain't getting into it, okay, you know what I'm saying. But anyway, like after I get off work, I have ADHD, so I take psychoactives to help me basically organize my thoughts. But after I get off work, I go through a crash. And then on top of that, after work, I gotta go to the gym, like deal with my dog, all of the other stuff. So it used to be really hard for me to get to to want to get on here. On top of that, I really wasn't having that much fun on YouTube at the time. And on top of that, I was also dealing with a lot of my personal life. But now, I feel that, when I come on here, even when I don't necessarily feel like it, when I actually start the live, I am grateful that I did. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Y'all gonna get more consistency all out, out of me and shit. And stuff. What's up, Shayla Set? What's up, St. Marquise? Okay, so listen. Damn it, Desiree. Damn it, that damn Desiree. Desiree Perez, Desiree Perez must have ties with El Chapo. Desiree must be a mafia member. Desiree is out here working. At least that's what the Nicki Minaj fans want y'all to believe. And you want to know why? Let me show y'all why. Let me share the screen real quick. Let me share the screen because y'all can't wait for me to get messy and talk about this. Y'all just can't wait. Hold on real quick. Let me also move this to the back. Okay, cool. All right, got it. Okay, let me see. Now, for those of y'all who don't know, right? Not the Grammys, but the Hot 100. Now last week, when Megan Bomb dropped on us her single for her upcoming album that we found out on Good Morning America that's coming this summer. She told us a lot of stuff in this diss record. Michael, do not be doing that, okay? You always want to start shit when I do this. Y'all, I like if y'all got a needy dog, like y'all know my pain. But hold on, child. Anyway, but like I was saying, for those of y'all who were around last week when we got into all of this mess dealing with Nicki Minaj I don't even think it was last week. I think it was a week before last. With Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion. So Megan Thee Stallion decided to drop a track called Hiss. And she decided to hiss at every single one of her haters, her naysayers, and everything else of the sort. And talk about somebody just letting it unload on a track. This track didn't have no chorus. This track didn't have no melody. It wasn't a little doo-wop, da-bop, bop, ba-doo-boo. It wasn't none of that on this track, right? It was straight up just Megan spitting bar after bar after bar after bar, which honestly, for the most part, is nothing different from what Megan Thee Stallion usually does. I will admit that sometimes that the quality of her music has kind of dipped, but it's kind of hard to always be at your best, especially when you're dealing with mental stuff and all, and things like that. Everybody is not always going to put out the best, except if you're Beyonce. Hey, unless you're Beyonce. But yeah. So she put out this track just full of bars. And one of these bars seemed to shake the whole world. And it shook the world before the song even came out. Like when I was on Twitter, I had saw stand pages already talking about the Megan's Law bar before I had even seen it. And then my friend also sent it to my text message. And I was just trying to figure out at the time, I was like, how do y'all even know that this is a bar in the song? Because the song ain't released yet. Apparently, somebody had got a leak of it, but Megan's team shut that down and stuff like that. But then when that song dropped, baby, when that song dropped, if Nicki Minaj was not triggered, baby, I don't know what you want to call it. So right after Megan Thee Stallion dropped his record, Nicki Minaj had a meltdown for like 6, 7, 8, 14 days and counting, baby, and counting. Okay. And she, like, she just could not really comprehend the fact that somebody dared to talk back to her after she'd been dissing them for like the last, few years. You've been dissing this woman since seeing green. But the thing about it is, you said all of this stuff about this woman. You said that she ain't gonna sell. You said that, her fans don't buy her music. You said you made a song talking about her dead mama. You did all of this stuff. You up here listed out all your accolades and stuff like that. And looky here. The Megan Stallion song debuts #1. And to be clear, Megan Thee Stallion is the first female rapper to debut #1 on the Hot 100 as an independent artist ever, which I think deserves a little bit of applause. Hold on. I think it deserves some applause. I don't know about y'all. I just think it deserves a little bit of applause. I think it deserves a little bit of, a white people cheer thing. So yeah. So I just really want to know what Nicki Minaj is feeling right now. And it's so crazy because now all of her fans are now saying that, oh, well, you can thank Nicki that you got that #1 and yada, yada, yada. And I'm just like, you talking about, it's because of Nicki that she got this #1. How many years did it take y'all to get Nicki a #1? Oops. Oops. Wasn't her first #1 with... Wasn't it, like, if I'm not mistaken, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong, was her first #1 with Tekashi 6ix9ine, or was her first #1 with Doja Cat? I'm pretty sure it was with Doja Cat, followed by the Tekashi 6ix9ine records. But you had to partner up with people who are either really, controversial, or somebody who had a hot song that you jumped onto. So don't sit here and try to make it seem like you just giving out #1s like hotcake, like you just have like a whole stash of #1s in your pocket, like you Mariah Carey or Beyonce or Rihanna. Now, I'm not saying that you don't have #1s, because you do. But I'm saying that what we're not going to do is sit here and act like you could just give people #1s, like you have that power. I just don't believe that. However, I do believe the fact that you've been tripping or flipping out and having meltdowns, whispering and talking to yourself into, in the corner of your basement on live, while your child is in the next room probably hungry, wondering why his mama been caged up in a room for 5 days talking to herself, whispering weird shit on station head, So I'm saying that, like, you did all of that, and you really, honestly, a lot of people wanted to hear what Megan Thee Stallion had to say because you were acting so triggered. Like, this bitch tripping. Let me hear what this girl is actually saying on the record. And because the record was actually good, a lot of people wanted to spin it over and over again because they went to go listen to it. And I'm saying that, like, I don't believe Nicki Minaj is the reason for all of this, but I do believe that Nicki Minaj's, and this is ironic, to be honest, I believe that Nicki Minaj's, saltiness, bitterness is what helped propel this record. Because if you weren't bitter, if you weren't out here throwing shots at a woman about her getting shot and all of this other stuff, none of this would be happening right now. You wouldn't even been included a part of the disses, but you was out here throwing diss after diss on your record, and then she responded in such. Except that when she responded, it really hit you and your shondo, and you decided to have a meltdown subsequently for the next 8 to 9 days, which definitely helped propel the record. And then we all really started, and not only was his a good song, but it was also informational. I had no idea that the law requiring people to have to, to sign up on a offender registry was because of Megan's Law. I had no idea. But you learn. I love a song that can help me learn. I love a song that can help me, step up my repertoire in shit. Hold on. Shoulda just sat there and ate your food. It's like the Tupac's diss track. You listen to it over and over. Yeah, like I can't tell you how many times I listen to Hit 'Em Up. Cause number one, I'm a West Coast baby. I'm from the West Coast. So I automatically gotta stand 10 toes down with that, period. But still. But it's just funny to me because like you did all of this and you sat there and now you're silent. And I know you embarrassed and I know you're hurting right now. And I know that you're like contemplating, throwing a little bit more disses. And now you got your little understudy like Ice Spice out here trying to diss people when she knows she can't rap. You just setting these hoes up for failure, Nicki. Ice Spice online talk about I just met Beyonce. I'm never gonna fail. Baby. It's a lot of bitches who met Beyonce who careers are abysmal right now. Where's Chance the Rapper? He met Beyonce too. I'm not saying at one point he was winning, but I don't really know how much he winning nowadays. He met Beyonce. It's a lot of people that met Beyonce. Beyonce is a meetable type of lady. A lot of people want to meet Beyonce. But like just because you touch Beyonce's hand, it does not rub off her greatness and her talent onto you. Bitch, you got to develop your own talent. And by the way that you're on stage, and by the way you're fat shaming fans for critiquing your badass stage presence, some tell me you ain't gonna get your talent ain't about to increase for a while. Cause Ice Spice is determined to give us the same boring bars and bend her ass over and let us see her coochie crack, until I don't know how long it's going to continue to work, to be honest. And on top of that, like Ice Spice got one of those bodies to where like, she don't work out, but she just got a nice body, hereditarily, if that's a word, by DNA, by her genes. And like those type of girls, like, after a few years or so, just like the guys too, after about a few years or so, when you hit them late 20s to early 30s, if you ain't really holding that body up, working, really treating your body right, it really just starts to break down and look sloppy. A lot of people said that Ice Spice remind them of Pinky, the adult performer from 2006. And I had to agree. I was like, it's definitely giving Pinky. And I was like, look at Pinky now. And there's nothing wrong with different body types. But I'm saying if this body is how you are basically earning all your attention, I just really hope that you keeping it up, because baby, it's not the talent that they there for. People really be really coming up to Ice Spice shows just to see her bend over. I'm just being real. Nobody is going to Ice Spice shows to listen to her rap. Nobody. They just want you to bend over. And that's okay. It's all right. But I'm just saying, if bending over is your specialty with a little bit of bars in there, then I'ma just need you not to be picking fights with women that can actually rap. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe you could just, or just diss the big booty, jiggly booty cheek ass, no rapping bitches. You know what I'm saying? I think that that's more so what we need to go to. But let me pause on that. Let's pause on that, right? So next, let's talk about Rock Nation. Don't make me call Rock Nation. Because listen, the Grammys, the Grammys, they out here playing childish games. And for those of y'all who don't know what I'm talking about, so apparently on the Grammys website, or not the Grammys website, but the Grammys Twitter page or website, They announced for best rap song Aqua, Nicki Minaj, and Ice Spice's song Barbie World, right? And a lot of people was gagged. Everybody was like, oh my God, Nicki Minaj won her Grammy. Nicki Minaj won her Grammy. Nicki Minaj got it. Yes, period. And then all of a sudden, we find out it was an accident. and the Grammy Award really was for Killer Mike's song, Scientists and Engineers. Now raise your hands if y'all heard Scientists and Engineers by Killer Mike. I just want to take a consensus. Did anybody hear Scientists and Engineers by Killer Mike? Put it in the, let me know. Come on now, let me know. This is a safe place. You can tell me if you heard it or not. I just want to know, to see. Cause maybe some of y'all are those old school heads that really love Killer Mike music, but I really haven't fucked with Killer Mike ever since he said that, he likes for his girls to call him R. Kelly and he calls him 14. I'm sorry. I just couldn't do it, but I'm not really here for it. So y'all, okay, so some say yes. Okay, my question is, did y'all hear the song before he won the Grammy, or did you hear it after you listened after he won the Grammy? Which one? I just want to know. His album is good. Not too much on Mike. He ain't he a good solid artist? I didn't say Mike was not a good solid artist. I'm just trying to figure out, did everybody hear the song that he won this Grammy for? That's what I want to know. And it's not about just who, who gets the most spins or listens. It's about the best quality, right? But it's, I'm not gonna lie and sit here and say that it's not, disappointing to see how this all has, panned out. Now, I am completely happy that Nicki Minaj gets her comeuppance, because she's a nasty individual from what we found out within the last couple years, right? But what I'm saying is, because her attitude, it really diminishes what she's really done. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. This is my personal belief. I believe that she really did. I believe her and Ice Spice really did win that Grammy. But I believe what transpired between Nicki and Megan Thee Stallion had something to do with her not getting that award. I really believe that. I really believe that. Now, am I mad at it? Absolutely not. Because I don't believe that you should be getting awarded when you're out here being a nasty, disgusting individual. You're sitting here talking about a woman's, abuse. You sitting here trying to compare having consensual sex with, with getting assaulted and stuff like that. Like, I'm not mad that she did not win. The thing about it is, like, what's so sad and disappointing about it is that Nicki Minaj does not even know how to maintain her own legacy. And it's so sad, because you wonder at this point, what's the motivations behind the actions? Because at the end of the day, you've accomplished everything. You got number ones. You sold over 100 million records. You have multiple number one albums. Like, the best-selling female rapper of all times. Why do you feel that you want to compete with girls who are actively out? It's not even a competition, because they're not even in your peer group. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's sad. And because of all of this, it makes you not even sad for her. And because of that, that makes me sad, because I'm not sad. Because at a time, I remember a time when I really was upset when Nicki Minaj didn't win a Grammy. When I remember her best new artist when, what's his name? When the dude won it, the dude who was singing on the Monster track that nobody was really listening, that nobody really heard of, like, that we still ain't heard really a lot of, So it's sad. Like, and I really believe that your own actions really stopped you from getting something that was, because honestly, y'all, look, I have been talking to my friend for a while about this. Cause I was saying like how the Grammys followed Nicki Minaj, how like, she followed them back. They started, making like little posts about her, commenting on her, like, IG posts and stuff like that. I really do believe that she was going to win a Grammy this year. But because of your nastiness, because of your disgustingness, you did not. I believe that at one point she was going to be the winner, and they just didn't. And I believe that was probably a draft, and they just pressed send, and they sent the draft without actually changing it to what Desiree told them to change it to. Child, listen, Desiree said, hello, Grammys. This is Rock Nation. This is Desiree. I don't know if y'all seen Twitter, but this bitch cutting up. Snatch that Grammy. I really I don't think Desiree did anything, but I'm saying that like I believe that after they saw all of that shit, that they really like said cut it. But it was already predetermined beforehand that she was gonna. But nobody planned on Nicki Minaj having a breakdown for the past week. So I believe that that they was like, oh, oops, my bad, or she was going to be the winner and they snatched it, but they wanted to show y'all that and maybe send her maybe send her like some type of message and try to embarrass her, regardless of the fact. It's sad, but you want to know? I just want to say, you said that Megan Thee Stallion was lying on her dad Obama, but I'm saying it looks like to me that the Grammys are lying on that Grammy win. They lying on that Grammy win, Nicki. I don't know. And then what's killing me is now Nicki Minaj fans is sitting here telling us to protect black women. The jokes write themselves, baby. Nicki Minaj fans is telling us protect black women because she didn't win no Grammy. But Nicki Minaj has been sitting online for the past 6 days laughing about this woman getting shot and her dead mama. Like, what? How that work? Why is it only protect black women when Nicki Minaj don't get an award? Why is it only protect black women when Nicki Minaj don't get a number one? Why is it only protect black women when Nicki Minaj is not on somebody's Spotify playlist? Why is it protect black women then, but it ain't protect black women any other time? You garbs are under everybody damn statuses, causing mischief, chaos and strife wherever you go. But whenever Nicki Minaj don't get no Grammy, you want us to all rile up the BLM crew and fight for Nicki Minaj's black womanhood. Not only do you want us to fight for her black womanhood, but you want us to completely ignore that she was out here, bigging up somebody who was partially making songs that was homophobic, transphobic, slightly racist, and spouting out a lot of white nationalist rhetoric. I don't know. I like wish so are we only protecting black women when it's Nicki Minaj, but Nicki Minaj is out here, retweeting conservative Republicans who out here telling us that if we don't want to get, if we don't want to have to deal with police brutality, we need to stop shooting people. We black people. You want me to hashtag protect black women because Nicki didn't win no Grammy. How that work? He's sitting here talking about immigrants coming into the country. That shouldn't even happen, and you a whole immigrant. How that work? Or is it the fact that this man this white man coming against another black woman in your favor, makes you say, hey, it's all right, whatever, because he messes with me. Fuck all you other bitches. As long as he fucks with me, I could give a fuck about you other black bitches, right? I feel like that's what it's giving. And you can't convince me otherwise. You can't. You can't. And but you want to know something? You want to know something, y'all? You want to know something? It's real sad because listen, they definitely had Nicki Minaj winning for on this on this winners list. And now she ain't there. But honestly, y'all, I can't say that I'm mad because I really do not believe in no world, in no world where Jesus Christ is our Lord and Savior, in no world where we have to breathe to live, in no world where we have to eat to live, in no world where we gotta, open our eyes to see. I don't believe that Ice Spice and Grammy Award winner should ever be in the same sentence. I truthfully don't believe that. And at this, y'all, at this point, I'm truthfully starting to believe that if you want a Grammy award in your category, just make sure that Nicki Minaj is also nominated in that same category. Because as soon as Nicki Minaj has a nomination, they're gonna give it to the next person underneath her. I just truthfully believe that. So if you like, I believe if I was to release a song and try to get it nominated, it would have won over Nicki Minaj. And it's not. I just believe that they would never give Nicki Minaj a Grammy. I believe that Nicki Minaj will get a Grammy when she get like hella old and shit like that. When she get hella old and decrepit, and they give her like an honorary Grammy award, like they did for Diana Ross. And like they did for Angela Bassett as far as the Oscars, I believe that they're gonna just give her an honorary one like years from now after the people who's in the committee ages out. The people underneath who comes up, I believe that they're gonna do an honor for Nicki Minaj. I believe that. I believe in the future. That's demonic to be honest. What's demonic? What's demonic? Yeah, you can argue Cardi and Meg deserve their Grammy. Ice, no ma'am. Yeah, I'm saying Megan definitely deserved her Grammy. I think that Megan Thee Stallion had put out a lot of good work. Maybe not her best, but I definitely believe it was Grammy worthy. I believe that Cardi B's album is definitely Grammy worthy. I believe that. Now it's crazy that Cardi B got a Grammy award for her album, but Nicki Minaj didn't get one for Pink Print. Because I definitely thought Pink Print was gonna get Nicki an album. You know what I'm saying? So like it's kind of crazy that that was how that happened. But honestly, Cardi B definitely deserved that Grammy because that album still slaps to this day. I can't hate on that. You know what I'm saying? Imagine if Ice Spice won a Grammy. People would have a riot. I'm just saying, Ice Spice and Grammy Award. Like at some point, we got to gatekeep. At some point, we got to gatekeep. We got to close the gate. At some point, you got to close the gate because Ice Spice, that nigga munch. Yeah. Brr. I refuse for that to get a Grammy. Period. I would riot. I'll be one of those white people. Do y'all be having those white people that be outside the bank with BLM posters? Do y'all have those people in y'all cities? Because we got them out here. I don't know what the fuck I don't know what's that accomplishing. I would rather them use their white privilege to go up to legislation and get laws changed. But like, do y'all have those people in y'all cities? Because we got them out here in ours. I would be one of those white people with those damn posters. Ice Spice does not deserve a Grammy. Ice Spice does not deserve a Grammy. I would be one of those white people. Mm-hmm. Definitely that. Definitely that. It's like they made her. Ice Spice shouldn't even be considered. I'm just saying, black gal. Jay-Z said some of them don't belong in the category. Child. Grammys already get too heat for effing up. They not about to give an award to a real life menace who defend and marry abusers and rapists. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But they definitely gonna. But you want to know what they will do? Let's talk about that though, because I agree with that sentiment. But I also want us to talk about this as well. Let's talk about D Barnes. So fun, so funny how we were able to segue into that. Don't you love how that works? Yeah. Let's talk about D Barnes. So D Barnes is really upset because she is saying the Record Academy does not care about violence against women unless it's Nicki Minaj. Um, Jay-Z received an award after an abuser and defended his wife in a speech while his daughter stood by his side. And if you're wondering who D Barnes is and why she's saying this, D Barnes was a television host in the 90s who was beat down to the white meat by Dr. Dre from what she said allegedly. They said that he beat it down so bad that he dragged her into the bathroom, beat it down to the white meat. Another reason I'm unmoved by that speech. Jay-Z received an award after an abuser and defended his wife in his speech while his daughter stood by his side. Nah, it gave what it was supposed to give. Thank you, D Woods, because people just, you can tell that this probably is a Nicki Minaj stan. They just mad. They want to just blame everything on Rock Nation. I really want to get into that speech that Jay-Z gave to Beyonce because of them snubbing her on album. Can y'all believe that Renaissance did not win Album of the Year? How is that possible? I am so sick of Tyler Taylor, and I love me some Taylor Swift, but ain't no motherfucking way that Taylor Swift deserved Album of the Year over Renaissance. You cannot convince me that Renaissance, that album was crazy. That album was huge. Now, y'all, I'm not one that goes to concerts like that. Right? I love this album so much. It made me want to go to her concert, and I had really never been to a Beyonce concert before. Like, I was always underage, when Beyonce was like doing concerts before, and then when I did get grown, when she was doing her concerts, I was on deployments when I was in the military. So I really never got a chance to go to a Beyonce concert, because I always say I wish I was able to have gone or to have went to the Miss Carter World Tour, because I believe that is the tour that I probably would have connected with the most. But you know what I'm saying is, like, her album was so powerful. It made me really want to go to her tour and see this in person. And mind you, I had kind of fell off from Beyonce, not because of a lack of quality of music, because I believe her music always has quality to it. It's the voice change. Now, I am somebody that grew up listening to Beyonce. Like, I grew up, Survivor, Bootylicious. Then we went into Crazy in Love. Then we went into B-Day. Then, we went into I Am Sasha Fierce. Then we went into 4. I was just raised on the Soprano Beyonce. And I was just so used to my girl giving me what I need to give. Like, Beyonce's B-Day album is my favorite. One of my favorite albums of all times. But it took me a while to get used to her vocal change. And, it's nothing wrong with it, of course. But I'm saying that, like, I was just so used to Beyonce, like, going up to the rafters, belting out those songs like she didn't have no lungs to lose. And, like, this album brought me back into standing Beyonce again. And really just like reactivating my membership card to the Beehive. Cause I had, it was kind of, dormant for a while. B-Day has a special place in all our hearts. Y'all remember when she came to the BET Awards 2007 and her, Kelly, like, mixed their performances together, and then Monique came on stage, baby, and Beyonce was hitting every note while dancing. Like, the vocals on B-Day cannot be replicated. The vocals were crazy. And I think that between B-Day and I Am Sasha Fierce and 4, Beyonce was in her vocal prime. I believe that those are probably some of the best Beyonce albums vocally. But I'm just saying that, it took me a while, but that's how powerful this album was. And mind you, I didn't just buy myself a ticket. I bought my best friend a ticket too. I bought us both a ticket because he was going through some stuff, and I just wanted to, give us both a highlight and an experience to have together. So I bought him a ticket to the tour. Mind you, them tickets together cost me a good $1,900. Now, B, don't do that shit no more. Okay, let's listen. Let's let's not yank my pockets, y'all. I had even bought a Beyonce box. Y'all, listen, hold on, y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand. Y'all don't, you bitch. Hold on, y'all think I'm playing. What y'all know? What do y'all know about the Beyonce box? This shit it's got dust on it because it's a little old. But what y'all know about the Beyonce box? This is box number 3, bitch. By the way, okay, this is box number 3. Album in this bitch hasn't opened, and I also got her limited vinyl for Renaissance too. Like I was not playing. Like this album really spoke to me, y'all. And that's what I'm saying. I'm so shocked that Taylor Swift won this album of the year. 2 bands is crazy. Oh yeah, and it's really not the tickets that cost that much. It's the fees on top of the tickets that cost that much. Taylor is the Beyonce of white people, but Beyonce is the Beyonce of white people. Like white people, black people, everybody love Beyonce. That's the thing. That's the thing. You bought number 4. Period. My number 4 girlies. I bought number 5. You know, I bought number 5. I would go get my my shirt. I would show y'all the shirt, but I'm not trying to do too much. Okay, but yeah, it really does shock me. But back to what I was saying about D Barnes talking about Dr. Dre beating her ass and somehow still getting awarded lifetime achievement awards, although that he abused multiple women, especially Michelle A. But yeah. So this is what people were saying. Jay-Z receiving somebody say slamming the awards would have been him not accepting an award and boycotting it like Drake and The Weeknd and other artists. Oh, but he can't because he's on the board. Y'all okay? Oh. He's on the board. Y'all are so blind. The speech is to make Jay likable amidst the noise on social media about him and Rock Nation. So let me stand up and speak out for my wife as a. So wait, so you saying that he has all of this power in the Grammy committee, but he don't want his wife to win album of the year, even though that she deserves it. So he gonna fake like he wants to give her a speech so he looks likable. I don't know. That doesn't make sense to me. I'm sorry. It doesn't make sense. It's giving Barb logic. It's giving Barb logic. I'm sorry. It's giving me Barb logic. That does not make sense. Oh yeah, y'all. Please, can y'all just like the video, y'all? Please don't like y'all look. Don't make us beg, okay? Let's not do that. So let me stand up and speak out for my wife as a accept my Grammy. Look, this English? That's what's called playing in your face. I'm going to accept this, but y'all wrong how y'all do my wife. That's not defending your wife. Kanye stood up for Beyonce better, harder than Jay did. And Ye pissed on the Grammys and never went back. Y'all wake up. These are actors. It wasn't slamming. It was a call out. They gave him the mic and he rightfully called them out. You can't do that from home on the couch. Forgive his Brooklyn. Period. D Barnes, I love how she's not, bitter, but she just wants people to hold people accountable in the music industry. And I agree. I definitely think that Dr. Dre needs to be held accountable. Like a lot of people are just skipping over the fact that, Beats by Dre in the 90s had a whole different meaning, okay? Beats by Dre, what we got now is not the Beats by Dre that they was talking about in the 90s. That was a different set of beats that he needs to be held accountable for. And it's not a joke. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I definitely feel that this motherfucker don't need nothing named after him until, like, it's because of you, Michelle A had to get a nose job. It's because of you, D Barnes got to be like, No, you don't deserve no damn lifetime like Grammy award named after your ass. Like hell nah. I agree. I agree, y'all. I agree. Hold on. Somebody texted me. All right, let's move on. Let's move on to the next topic at hand. Let me move on to the look, baby. Everything on this bitch is off the head. I don't practice any of this. We look when I come onto this camera, I just hop on camera and just wish for the best. I don't know what I'm gonna say. But you want to know something? Desiree may have put in that work from what the Nicki fans say, but damn it if that Onika voodoo don't work, baby, because let me tell y'all this. Shortly after that, Killer Mike won his award. Y'all. Oh yes, Killer Mike won. But the thing about Killer Mike's win is that shortly after his win, he got arrested. So let's see what I'm talking about. So it says the Grammy Award mistakenly announced Barbie World when it's the scientists and engineers. But hold on, this is the wrong one. Let me go to where I need to go. And then it's right here. So it says that rapper Killer Mike has been arrested at the Grammys after winning 3 awards. Obviously Onika Voodoo is still in effect. It may not give her a Grammy Award. It may not block Megan Thee Stallion from getting the #1, but damn it, it's gonna send Killer Mike to jail. And what did he go to jail for, y'all? We'll see in a second. So let's listen. If this shit ain't embarrassing, y'all.
Hey, are you serious? Yeah, I'm serious. What the fuck? That was about it. Hey, are you serious? Yeah, I'm serious. What the fuck? That was about it.
That I'm saying like this is so like to be arrested at the Grammys and be hauled off like a criminal is so embarrassing. Oh my god, I like don't look at me. Put one of those criminal bags over my. Y'all know when the criminals be having bags over their head when they get arrested, when they put a blanket over them. Put a blanket over me. Do not have me in my designer suit getting arrested at the Grammys, getting hauled off by 3 bad built cops. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want that. Child, all of them walking up together like that they look like background dancers for a Bobby Brown tour from back in the 80s with them all dressing that black like that. It's given prerogative. How many angles? How many angles did y'all get this man arrested in? Oh, to be 6'3", 6'2", and knock kneed and in a suit is crazy. You know, justice for Killer Mike. He didn't do it, damn it. He didn't do it. An official tells me on his team that it's possible that he may be released later tonight from the arena. Wait, so they arrested him at the arena? Unclear if he's being booked here. Like, so wait, does the arena got a jailhouse underneath? How that work? Like that? What you mean? Possible that he may be released from the arena? I'm okay. So what? So what did he go to jail for? Let's look this up. Hold on, let me look. Killer Mike. All right. We're gonna go to NBC News. That's the one I want. We're gonna go to NBC, okay, y'all. We're gonna go to NBC News. Okay. I ain't gonna give we want that journalistic integrity. Okay. So let's see. It says rapper Killer Mike escorted from Grammy's venue and arrested after alleged altercation. It's unclear what led to Killer Mike's removal from Crypto.com arena after he won 3 Grammys on Sunday night. See, your ass won 3 Grammys on Sunday night and you cutting up? Do you know what Nicki Minaj do you know what Nicki Minaj would have did for that Grammy? Do you know how she would have acted? Nicki Minaj would have been on her best behavior that night if she won that Grammy. Huh. See, y'all ain't grateful. Give Nicki Minaj that Grammy, bitch gonna be on cloud 9. Rapper Killer Mike was led out of the Grammys in handcuffs and arrested on Sunday following a confrontation during the pre-televised portion of the award show, authorities said. If the Los Angeles Police Department don't do shit, they gonna talk to the media. I ain't know a police department talked this much. The police department said a man was detained Sunday afternoon in connection with a physical altercation and taken into the Central Division, the department said on X. Police identified the man as Michael Render, which is Killer Mike's real name. In the LAPD post, police said the altercation occurred in the 700 block of Chick-Hearn Court, which is where Crypto.com arena is located. He was booked on suspicion of misdemeanor battery. Police said the artist was released on his own recognizance at 8:37 p.m. PST with a February 29th court date, jail record show. Additional details about the alleged altercation have not been released. Earlier in the afternoon, Killer Mike won 3 Grammy Awards at the pre-show premiere ceremony for Best Rap Performance, Best Rap Song, and Best Rap Album. I really did not know that they pre-recorded because they baby, they didn't want none of that smoke. Representatives for Killer Mike and for the Grammys did not immediately respond to requests for comment. The Grammys never do. The Grammys never do. I just want to know who asked Killer Mike beat before, like on the at the Grammys place. That's what I want to know. I just want to know. Nobody told Nicki to be out here acting a fool. Nobody told her to act like that. Nobody told her to act like that. Nobody told her to carry on like that. Nobody told her to do any of that. See, you know, like you wait. You see, you want to know what happens, Nicki? See, when you do clownery, the Recording Academy comes back to bite. That's what happens, child. And it's sad because like I really do believe that Nicki Minaj deserves a Grammy. Like I'm like not for this song, absolutely not for this song, but in the past she definitely have deserved some Grammys in the past. And this is pre marrying a registered offender. Back when she Pink Print, I believe that she deserved a Grammy for that. That album was really good, probably like one of my favorite albums of all time too. And that album has a special place in my heart too. Somebody else said real quick. They said, share this. Okay, so how does this is what a Barb said.
Y'all seriously want me to believe that they just mistakenly put it on their website, reported it to every news outlet, tweeted it off of their own fucking page. Let me find this shit. But it's a big mistake, right? Why is it everywhere except the actual award show announced as Nicki? Like they for real blackballed her. Like this bitch.
And I'm saying, but like you can't. Like I agree that this. I definitely believe they took that win back. They was like, oh no, baby, you ain't you no, absolutely not. Like you lying on your dead mama. Like he lied on the Grammy win. Like that's how it went. You know what I'm saying? But when you do clownery, the Record Academy comes back to bite. And I'm saying that like it's sad, but I'm not mad about it because of how you carried yourself. Like you literally sat here, laughed at this woman's trauma, and I really don't have no sympathy in my heart for Nicki Minaj and losing this Grammy at all. I'm sorry, y'all. Now, will I definitely agree that it was some weird stuff afoot, that I definitely believe that she was going to win that Grammy if she did not, go out here talking shit about, Megan Thee Stallion's dead mom. But, hey, You win some, you lose some. Unfortunately, sometimes you may lose a lot. But okay, let's move on. All right, let me go through next. All right. What's next that we gonna talk about? All right, so we okay, so now that's it's a good man. That's what they say it's a good man, Savannah. They say it's a good man. And what I'm talking about, y'all, is Jay-Z basically calling out you hoes for not giving his woman the album of the year award when she deserves it so much. So let's listen. Hold on, let me do this real quick. I just want to okay, let me see. Okay, cool.
That. The most Grammys, never won album of the year. That doesn't work. I don't want to embarrass this young lady, but she has more Grammys than everyone and never won album of the year. So even by your own metrics, that doesn't work. Think about that. The most Grammys, never won album of the year. That doesn't work. I don't want to embarrass.
Beyonce looking like, nigga, thank you, but we did not need to do this. I just want, like, at this point, I just want Beyonce to stop submitting her music for album of the year, because obviously, since they're playing in your face, they're gonna continue to give it to every white alternative other than you, because they don't want you to get it. I truthfully believe that the Grammys, we, like, you motherfuckers that's in the committee, y'all need to expose yourselves. Show yourself. Y'all doing this shit in private. Show yourself. Show yourself. I hate this because I agree. It's crazy to me that Beyonce did not win album of the year. I'm saying, like, I know white people, black people, Mexican people who all know Renaissance like the back of their hand. Now, how many of y'all listen to Taylor Swift's new album? Put it in the chat. She looking like, shut your ass up. I mean, he's not lying. Not calling Nicki Mattel. Come on, y'all. Like go easy on, on the baby. Go easy on her. She going through a lot right now. She getting back-to-back L's. Not only did Bigfoot go number 23 on the which is impressive. The only 4 days of tracking, if that shit was able to go to number 23, I'm surprised. But I'm saying that, 23, and then Megan Thee Stallion went number 1, and then, you didn't get the Grammy. It's just kind of like, ouch, It's giving out. That hurt, Like, let's, I don't want to tap dance on her pink wig too much, okay? Don't make me call Rock Nation. Rock Nation. She sold more albums and vinyls. Lemonade definitely should have got it. Yeah. I believe Beyonce should have low-key won every year for album of the year, if you ask me. Because I believe every single time Beyonce released the album, it was album of the year. Just L after L. Like, it's definitely giving L after L for Nicki Minaj. It's definitely giving la 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 la. La 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 la. It's giving L just L after L after L, just a lot of lies, a lot of lies. It's giving a lot of losses, loss. Okay, now this is how disrespectful it got. This is Jay-Z drinking out of his Grammy Award. I hope that he disinfected it before. So I just really want you to understand, Jay-Z, that it's still COVID out here. Protect your family. Okay? Protect yourself. You a little older now. Okay? You got to move different. Oh, I was completely not thinking about me playing that song, y'all. I'm sorry, YouTube. I didn't mean it. Don't copyright me, please. I'll cut it out. I'm gonna cut that out. I'm gonna cut it out. Okay. But yes, y'all. He drank out of his Grammy Award. Let's just hope this man don't need a tetanus shot. But we love the support for your wife. We love that. We love that. We love that. We love that. Oh, y'all, but on to some good news though. For those of y'all who don't know, like Victoria Monet is somebody I came across a couple years ago when I was like, getting to know one of my friends, and they put me on to Victoria Monet. Like, have you ever heard of Victoria Monet? Have you ever heard of Victoria Monet? And I really tried to give Victoria Monet a shot listening to her music. But for some reason at that time, I could not get into her music. I don't know what it was. Now, I could agree that the woman is talented, that the music is good, but it was always some sort of a disconnect for me. But then I revisited the album, like, some time later. And I was like, wow, did this album get better over time? Or was this album always good and not just my taste just got better? I low-key think my taste got better over time, or maybe just I had different life experiences that spoke to me and really related to the music. But seeing her, win is so awesome because like she's been out for a very long time. She has a song that I really did like. It's called Freak, that she released like years ago, I think 2013, 14. And like, to continue year after year after year releasing these albums and not giving up, not stopping, and continuing, like, chasing your dream when so many people have looked over you. It's just, like I'm telling y'all, like, chase y'all dreams, baby. Don't give up. Let's watch her. Look.
Million times, congratulations, 1 million times over, Victoria. I'm so deeply proud of and happy for you. There are no words.
I do not want to cry.
You have worked so hard and given so much of yourself to this industry for so long while quietly being in your absolute own league.
Oh my God.
We've talked about this happening since the day we met and over.
Can I just real quick, and this is off topic, I just want to say that her man fine. Her man fine as hell, y'all. Her man is fine as hell, but I just want us to not penis worship. Okay, let's not build this black man up like he's such a good man. Let's just let her have her man, and he just fine. Okay, let's not try to act like he's such a good man and he's it, because as soon as something happened between the two of them, y'all gonna turn on her for the, like, I just don't. Let's not add to these niggas' egos. Okay, he fine. He all right. But outside of that, you don't get no other kudos from me. You supposed to be there for your family. You supposed to support your wife. You were supposed to be a father. You're not getting any extra points for doing the stuff that you're supposed to, but you are fine. You are fine. Okay? I just want us to not worship. Okay?
For many tour bus sleepovers.
We did.
It is the greatest joy to see the goodness you have poured into others, into your collaborators. I am so incredibly lucky to be one of them over the years, pouring right back into you. Happy does not begin to cover it. This is your mother jumping moment.
Oh my God. I love you, Ari. If you're hearing this, I love you so much. Thank you for being a believer and supporting me from the very beginning. You knew things that other people didn't know and saw things in me that other people didn't see, and you've just been...
Oh, that baby's pissed. That baby was like, can you please?
So ride or die. So this is my love letter to you. Thank you so much. I'm going to tell you in person, obviously, but I love you.
Thank you.
Oh, so she won for Best R&B Album. Congratulations, Victoria. Congratulations. I'm really happy for her, y'all. Like, I'm really happy. She, so she definitely won big. She won big. So she won for Best R&B Album. I think she won also for best engineered album, non-classical as well. So I think she went away with 2, maybe 3 wins. I'm not really sure what the other one is. And also a big congratulations for everybody niece. We got the black community got 2 nieces, maybe 3 or 4. Our nieces is the Bailey twins, Keke Palmer, and Coco Jones. This everybody niece. Congratulations to our niece. Well, I ain't gonna call her my niece because she about my age. But I prefer coochie eating Victor. Damn it, y'all! Look, we not doing this today. We now y'all cut up when we was talking about Wendy. What y'all not gonna do is talk about Victoria Nkuchi. Okay? We are talking about her Grammys. Best New Artist, too. She won Best New Artist as well. Congratulations, Victoria. We talk about the Grammys, not Victoria Nkuchi. Okay. Y'all need help. Y'all need help. Y'all don't know how to act. Y'all don't know how to act. Anyway, move on. Congratulations, Coco Jones. Thank you so much for y'all. I See You. Look, I See You is my song. I need you. That's my thing. That's my jam, y'all. Like it has. She just has such a '90s esque quality to her. Her and Victoria Monet are very '90s esque. Like they look like they could definitely have been around in the '90s. You know, like their music could have been around in the '90s, or they're like their beauty, or it gives me very '90s vibe. You know, she gives me a very early, Gabrielle Union with a little bit of J Hud in there after the weight loss, after the Jenny Craig, you remember when she was sun in the sky, like that Jennifer Hudson, but I'm saying like, it gives me that. I love her. So congratulations. Congratulations to Victoria and Coco. Sorry, Nicki. Moving on. Speaking of one of our nieces, though, y'all, look, the way I am segueing this, I am not doing this on purpose. I am not doing this on purpose, y'all. I am not doing this on purpose. Now listen. Now segueing from one niece to our other niece that we just talked about. Now let's talk about Keke Palmer baby daddy. Once again, Keke Palmer baby daddy is out here letting us know that he is a trifling bum and nothing that he is about is ever on anything, dealing with anything good. He's a yuck. He's a loser. He's a brokey, So let's listen. So Keke Palmer's baby daddy says that their bad experience made him realize how important it is to be married before having kids. Everything else leads to chaos. So being married, I'm gonna get to this real quick. I'm gonna break this down to what I feel like he's talking about. So y'all already know. I'm gonna analyze. For those who don't have kids, and this is something that I will emphasize to my son, wait till marriage. Make sure God is the center of your relationship. There is a rule book that's been given to us thousands of years ago. Best to follow it, because everything else leads to chaos. Somebody says, nigga have a bad experience with a woman and start preaching. That rule book you're referencing is not what our grandfathers followed. It usually takes a bad experience to get right, my brother. So y'all, let's talk about it. When are we gonna talk about the fact that people use Christianity and marriage as a form of control of women? Like when he says and this is what I'm interpreting about it. What I believe what he's saying is, I wish I would have been married first because I would have had more control over her. I would have been able to control her better, because underneath the patriarchy that we live in this society, it basically tells us that in a marriage that men have the power and that women have to basically become one with me and basically, disappear into me. You know what I'm saying? So I believe that that's what's going on here, because anytime that there's a marriage going on, and y'all, I'm going to say this. Y'all, I'm going to say this. I love my church. I have not been to my church in about a few months. I love my church. But I'm going to admit that there's some weird ass, marriage spirit that they got in there, where I feel like the women there, the biggest achievement to them is being a wife, and to support their men. Like, and I don't know. It's just something about that to me. It just feels empty. It just feels like, cause and then like they get so desperate. I'm not saying in the church. I don't know, but like so much so that they're marrying other men in the church. To be honest, you should aspire to be married before having kids, not because of the patriarchy. That's a separate issue, but because the idea is to have a solid foundation before trade. I agree with that. Nobody's saying that marriage is bad. Nobody's saying that. We're not saying that marriage is bad. Nobody's saying that. Just want to be clear. There's nothing wrong with marriage. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Okay. I support. Look, love is love. Like, if you want to get married, get married. But I'm just saying, like, I just believe that it's very important to have your own identity outside of being married and also being your own person. I really don't think that the highest form of achievement for you is to have somebody's last name. To me, it's just very odd. It's just very weird. It's just very pathetic. It's giving pick me. And when you do that, you lose touch of yourself. You lose yourself. I believe you lose touch of your goals. Like, it's just weird. It's just very weird. And then like the whole, like, my man is the leader and I gotta follow. It's just like, why can't we both lead? Why can't we both lead? Why can't you have your strengths and that cover my weaknesses, and I have my strengths that cover your weaknesses? Just because you have a dick, and this is coming from another guy, just because you have a dick don't mean that you're automatically supposed to be a leader. I just don't believe that. I just don't. Something about that just don't feel right. I just don't believe just because I got a dick and balls that I should be leading. I automatically should lead. Just like if we're in a group, like suppose we're on Survivor and we're in groups, stranded on an island. There's three women that have combat experience, survival experience. I'm going to tell them, be quiet, woman. Shut the fuck up. I'm in charge because I got a dick and balls. Y'all don't know what y'all talking about. I don't. I don't know. I don't know. But what I'm saying is, I feel that that's what he's saying when he says that. And like niggas and like people like y'all like use the Bible, y'all use different things to try to basically villainize people. And like, it is not even the fact that you did not get married. The first thing that you should emphasize to your son is to get therapy. Really get an understanding of who you are, what you're battling, what your triggers are. You niggas want to get into relationships and want to be married under God, and y'all have all of this trauma, anger, and resentment towards y'all own moms and or fathers that y'all want to take out on a woman. How about you fix yourself before you get into a fucking marriage? That should be the first thing. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm crazy. Cause I'm just saying, like, a marriage wouldn't have stopped you from going at a bitch's head. It definitely didn't stop your daddy from going upside your mama head. Oops. Because doesn't your mom have a restraining order against your father? And didn't y'all like support your father, although your mom claimed that she got beat by him? How that work? How does that work? Explain it. Can somebody explain that to me? How does that work? How does that work? Like, you niggas were I'm women need to stop letting men nut in them before making a man commit to them, and know him saying that he is not the same as being legally tied to somebody. Or how about the man stop nutting in a woman when he's not ready to commit? I don't really like that. I really don't like the fact that you put all the responsibility on a woman to not get pregnant. Like it's not two people that takes. You know what I'm saying? It's not about, it's like, how about you not nutting somebody if you're not ready for that type of commitment? And to be clear, it takes two people to make a child, not just one. Now, the woman should have governance over her body to decide if she wants to continue to have the child or not. But unfortunately, the Supreme Court took that right away. So at this point, it's giving 50-50. You know, if you nutted me, I can't, unless I'm in a state that can have it, I can't take it to the slaughterhouse. So looks like you're going to need to be a father. If you don't want to be a father, if you're not ready for commitment, don't nut in somebody raw. Put a condom on. That easy. There's so many different condoms nowadays that can stop you from getting pregnant. So many, like, it's like ultra thin, super thin, ribbed and thin, barely there. It's so like you could put a condom on, but you chose not to, and you wanted to. But and like, let's be clear here, that man wanted to bust inside of her because he knew that she had a bag and she knew that her name had a lot of recognition. And he wanted to constantly always have a tie to her. He wanted to always constantly be tied to her. So therefore, he got her pregnant. It was a trap. It was a trap. The same thing that I believe that DDG did to Halle. It's a trap. As soon as the Little Mermaid got done, that nigga got her pregnant, and I knew it. I knew that was going to be the next course of action. I knew after the Little Mermaid wrapped up, I was like, baby girl gonna get pregnant. I was like, he gonna clink that thing. He gonna clink that thing down. Okay, the men need to be able to, like, to not be getting people pregnant. Okay. And sometimes the men be tricking women. They be cutting holes in the condom. They be acting like the condom's in and it's not, the condom's on and it's not, I just don't believe in putting all of that blame on a woman. I believe that's very misogynistic. And I believe it's giving very much, patriarchy, giving, placing the blame. Like, so you niggas don't want to be an actual father. Y'all don't want to be in committed relationships, and y'all don't want women to get abortions, but y'all also don't want to fuck with protection. How that work? I don't get it. But I disagree. We always blaming women. We always blame, like, it's so many people that says that, but like, we need to really start looking at the guys. Why are y'all nutting in people if y'all like, and I'm saying is, I get so sick and tired of people always saying a man gonna do what a man gonna do. You gotta move accordingly. No. How about you hold this motherfucker accountable? How about you hold these men accountable to be better people and not fucking assholes? Why do I have to constantly live my life in a state of, like, fucking protection while all of these guys get to comfortably be pieces of shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, why do I have to always have a stun gun, a gun in my lap, always try to be on ready because of what a man gonna do, instead of forcing or holding these men accountable to be better versions of themselves and be better people in the actual world that we live in. You know what I'm saying? That's what I believe. It's not about blaming anyone. It's about taking responsibility for your future, for yourself. I am a single woman in her 30s, and I have never let a man get me pregnant. I I understand that's your story. But I'm saying, just because the way you live your life is the way you live your life, you cannot put your own expectations or how you live on other people. And nor do you know the different stories or how different things went. You don't know if they had a condom and it broke. You don't know if he told her that he had a condom on, didn't have one on, and she just got trapped. You don't know what it is. So to sit here and just say, y'all got to stop letting yourselves get pregnant, it's just like, no, it's just that doesn't sound right. You know? Now, Jeremy, I'm happy you are able to address misogyny. I always do. You know, that's something I'm always going to speak on. Thank you. But I hope you get a better understanding of fat phobia as well, because that last live on Whack 100 was a bit much. Even if Whack is trash, I respectfully disagree. I don't believe that Whack can sit here and call and, like, you know, taunt a woman who's been shot by a man, unarmed wrongfully, who's been abused, who's been demeaned, call her out of her name, say all of these lies about her, really add into the breaking of her mental health, and you know, like, protect his body. Like, no, fuck him. No, he is built like a PT Cruiser. I'm sorry. And let's talk about it. These niggas be judging women bodies all the time. Why can't we roast them? How many times do these niggas, why do women gotta be skinny and you know, petite and look good? You know what I'm saying? Why do women gotta always have a you know, an hourglass shape, but these niggas can be built like Buicks? Why is that? The same ignorance that these niggas give women, I'm gonna give them. It may not be right, but it's okay with me. I'm sorry. I understand what you're saying, Alicia Day. I understand that. But damn it, if he ain't built like a Buick, I'm sorry. But would I say that about a black woman? No. Y'all can be built however y'all want to be built. Y'all are mothers, the creators of life. Bringing life into this world. Y'all go through a whole bunch of stuff. But I'm just saying, the fat phobia shit don't need to pop out when I'm talking about Whack 100 and a lot of these other bad built niggas that be treating women like shit. I'm sorry. I just think that we don't need to stand up for them. No, I agree with you that he is trash for what he did to Megan, but the dragging you gave him on his weight was a lot. I'm just saying, I feel like his weight is something that he should focus on, other than, you know, trying to make up lies about Megan Thee Stallion being shot. You went on a tangent about it as well. I mean, like, you know, I roasted him. That's what I'm gonna do. I got to. And if I see something visually apparent that needs to be focused on, other than Megan Thee Stallion being shot, I had to talk about it. I'm sorry. Sorry to hurt you. Sometimes, you know, like, sometimes I'm going to disappoint you. I'm not nobody to look up to. You know, I've accomplished a lot in my life, but, you know, in certain areas, I ain't shit. Okay? And talking about Whack 100 being built like a PT Cruiser is one of those things. I'm sorry. I ain't shit in that regard. It's all right. I 100% understand if you do not fuck with me because of that. But I'm sorry to tell you, like, but if you said, but, you know, as far as, like, you know, black women, you know, y'all will never get, you know, fat shamed by me. Because, like, women's body change. It's so many reasons that women, but I'm saying you niggas ain't got no reason. But y'all always talking shit. Like, I'm sorry. But I get it, Alicia. This is a safe place. So if you still wanted to comment, you know, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at you. But I'm just saying, if I catch a bad built nigga talking about black women like he crazy, talking about a woman being shot like he crazy, we're gonna have to bring up being bad built as you know, as a fact. Cause it is. You know? I'll be damned if I'm gonna be online talking about a woman getting shot, you know, lying about being shot when I got knock knees. I just don't. I'm knock knees as a man. You know, I just don't believe that. It's just certain things that we need to focus on. Certain things we need to focus on. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? But yes, I like, you know, I 100% understand. I'll allow it. But just understand, Alicia, my fat phobia only go towards ignorant black ass niggas who don't know how to act. It never goes towards women. I believe women can do whatever they want. Honestly, sorry, for the most part, unless it's wrongful. But, you know, a woman being big ain't no issue. I was raised in a family full of big women. honestly. But I'm just saying, a bad built nigga talking shit about a woman. Oh nah, we got to talk about it. We gonna talk about them titties. Gonna talk about them love handles. Gonna talk about that belly button. We're gonna talk about those knees knocking. Your knees are knocking, rocking the. We gotta talk about it. Sorry, gotta happen. Got to, cause you got other shit to focus on. Cause like we don't know what any woman's story is, but why you built like that? You ain't making no, you ain't getting no, having no kids. Your estrogen level ain't you ain't bloating. What you bad built for? And if you ain't got no excuse, and if you do got an excuse, maybe you should focus on your health and maintaining that than talking shit. And if you ain't got no excuse, maybe you should focus on your health, maintaining yourself instead of talking shit. Sorry. That's how I think. I'm sorry. Grown ass man on here trying to sound like a whole woman. What a shame. Oh Lord Jesus! If it ain't Anthony Dewberry official page, I just want to know who. I just want to know who the fuck needed Anthony Dewberry's, like who needed specification that this is your real page when you came on this motherfucker. Who needed to, like, I just need to make sure that this is Anthony Dewberry's official page, because it's so many different Anthony Dewberrys out here that are important. I just want to make sure that this is the real one. Like, why did you even put, like, that's the first thing. It's the sense of self-importance for me. It's a sense of self-importance. Nigga, we wouldn't care if it was a fake or the real page. At the end of the day, nigga, we don't care. You like, but thank you for the view. We're moving on. Anyway, with men like him, I wonder if they look in the mirror and love themselves. I wonder too. Let's ask the official page of Anthony Dewberry. Let me stop, child. I'm not gonna roast anymore, child. My bad. I'm sorry, Anthony Dewberry official page. Anthony Dewberry official page. My bad. You can have your opinion. You don't like me. You think I sound like a woman. Okay, let's get to the next topic at hand, because we're at an hour and 27 minutes, and I gotta go to work tomorrow. Okay, let's see. Also, our next story is going to be about Kandi Burruss leaving the Real Housewives of Atlanta. For those of y'all who have not heard, Kandi ain't coming back. But I'm gonna let her tell y'all herself. I'm really sad, y'all, because I really like Kandi. And I always loved her on the show. I thought that she brought so much to the show. I thought that she was dynamic. She could read if she needed to. She could get you together when necessary. She brought drama with her family, drama with her businesses. She just gave a lot. But I do think it's her time to go, though. But I just really don't understand the immense hate that people are giving her. Like, it's just very weird. Also, like, Drake shares his thought about the Grammys. This show isn't the facts. It's just the opinion of a group of people whose names are kept a secret. Grammy, not Grammy, but Drake. We still need you to come to the front and talk about that BBL line that Megan Thee Stallion had in his. We need you to talk about that. Because they claiming that you a bad bitch with a BBL. Drake. Claiming you a bad bitch with a BBL. It's claiming that you're a bad bitch with a BBL, child. But anyway, we're going to move on. Like, all right. So it says, Kandi Burruss says that she won't be returning to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. They allow us to sit around for a little too long, she says. So Kandi says, I'm not really keeping up right now. She said to Variety. Actually, I also want to go on something else. So she said, I'm not keeping up. I already said it, so I'll tell you. I decided I'm not coming back this year. It's been 14 seasons, and they allowed us to sit around for a little too long. But during that time, I had started working on a lot of other things, and I got some big things coming up soon. So I'm super excited about those things. She continued, it's just like, after you really have time to think, and a friend of mine was like, why do you keep doing it? And I was like, well, I think because I've been doing it so long, it feels weird not to do it. So I was just like, you know what? I'm going to take a break. I'm going to take a moment. I'm not coming back this year. So it's kind of sad, bittersweet. Honestly, I don't think Kenny's ever coming back. Well, at least for a few seasons. I just don't think that the direction that they're going with this show, I don't think that Candy's gonna, be needed to be a part of it anymore. I think that, the era of Real Housewives that she was a part of is over, and they're gonna try to like make a new one with new people. Hopefully, hopefully it turns out okay. Okay, now let's go to her page, because she also posted something too, and it's basically Andy talking about her and stuff like that, and I want y'all to hear what Andy had to say. So let's listen.
Last night on the Grammy red carpet that she's not going to be returning to the Real Housewives of Atlanta after an unbelievable run. Unbelievable.
How many seasons was Candy on that show?
It was 14, babe.
Holy crap.
Yes. Incredible run. And you think about how much she not only went through on the show, but brought to the show. When she came on, she was with AJ. He, but between filming her first season and shooting the reunion, was killed.
Wow.
She lost him. Mama Joyce was disapproving of AJ in her first season. This was season 2 of Atlanta. It was it was Candy's first season. She also, in those early seasons, did the music and wrote Tardy for the Party. Insane. Which has become, canon. I mean, it's just iconic to the moment. She fell in love with Todd. He was working for Truly Original.
That's right. Yeah.
When they were on their trip in Africa. She brought us Mama Joyce. She brought us Bolo. She brought us The Dungeon, Bedroom Candy, Don Juan, the Old Lady Gang. I mean,
Well, that's like Don Juan is the only thing I'm not really happy about Candy bringing us. I know y'all. I just don't. I don't like Don Juan. I do not like him. Oh, I don't like Don Juan. Oh, I just don't. He just gives me bad vibes. Like, I just don't like him. He just got a nasty disposition, a nasty little attitude about him. Just very gross, Blah.
Goes on and on. She was always very true to herself. She always, she wanted to be the best. She has been one of my favorite people to work with in my whole time. First as an exec at Bravo, and then as an EP of the Housewives, and just, hosting Watch What Happens Live. I love how competitive she is.
Yeah.
I love how thoughtful and smart she is. She is so strategic. She would call me anytime she had a thought about either the way the show was being marketed or not marketed, or about the way that it was being scheduled, or she had a lot of really smart opinions and thoughts, and she always wanted to know more. What's your strategy here? What are you thinking? It was always a great dialogue. And then sometimes at the end of the conversation, she would say, you know what? I'm glad I called. I totally get it now. Sometimes she would say, y'all are wrong. I
just want to let y'all motherfuckers know. I don't know if Anthony Dewberry, the official one, not the fake one. I don't know if this motherfucker has called the troops or the manosphere or the red pill, blue pill motherfuckers, but I'm here to let y'all know. Y'all can get the smoke if you want. I have no problem. I would roast, demolish every single one of y'all independently or together. It's whatever you want to make it, baby. All right. But let's move on.
Oh, and a lot of times, by the way, she was right. So, there's that. She always brought her authentic self to whatever she was doing. And I'm excited also because she came into the
Okay, it's just okay. He said a lot, but a lot for Candy. Real quick, can I ask you guys a question? Have you ever wondered why, when heterosexual men get chin checked or, get checked or held accountable by somebody who's LGBT, the first thing they're going to say, you a cupcake, you're a fruitcake. My thing is this. Okay, and what does that mean? What are you saying exactly? What are you saying? What exactly does that mean? A fruit cake, cupcake, sweet, sugar in the taste. What does that mean? I mean, I low-key feel like they be mad that we don't get to abuse bitches with them. I feel like nigga, you gay? You ain't gonna beat these black bitches up with us? No, I'm not. I'm sorry. I don't like that. I don't like that. No, stop. I don't want to partake. I'm sorry. I hope y'all not saying it because y'all saying it, y'all claiming y'all believe in God, because it's definitely not giving that. It's definitely not giving that, because you niggas don't provide. Y'all niggas don't have no jobs. Y'all sit online all day in manosphere, blue, red pill table talks, talking shit about how black women ain't shit. But y'all the same ones going to heaven. Nah, I don't know. I really don't think heaven has a place for piece of shit niggas who ain't got shit to do for themselves. I'm sorry. I don't think heaven has ghettos. I just don't. I don't think you can live in your mama basement in heaven. I just don't believe that. And if I'm going to hell, baby, you're gonna be right there. Might as well pull up a seat with me. All right. But besides that, because I just realized that that's something that a lot of people be saying. It's very weird because I'll be like, what is it? What are you saying exactly? What is what insult are you giving? Oh, that nigga gay. Okay. I mean, I definitely said but honestly, I'm pansexual. I probably have, I ain't gonna get into my life, but I'm saying at the end of the day, if I say I have a boyfriend and somebody echoing statements that to me, it doesn't really make sense. It's giving what? I'm saying it's always giving that nigga got little sugar in his tank. So you're saying the sugar? If I did not have sugar in my tank, I would be able to abuse and demean black women with you? Is that what you want? I really be feeling like it's damn you abuse black bitches with us. Cause y'all definitely love Kevin Samuels, and that nigga had a lot of sugar in his tank. We ain't gonna talk about that though. Y'all worship that nigga, even though that he was photographed in bed with a man. But y'all ain't talking about that. Y'all niggas love him, but y'all want to talk about me. Y'all ain't seen me in the bed with nobody. But I guess as long as they sucking y'all dick, that's all that matters. As long as they sucking y'all dick, bashing black women, that's the gate card into the manosphere. Be bashing a black bitch over the head. That's what they want, y'all. Bash a black woman over the head. You can immediately get invited to the cookout with the manosphere. I know I could if I wanted to, because y'all let Kevin Samuels do it. And we all know that he was probably sucking dick. Don't give a fuck if he's dead or not. Sorry. Anyway, but back to what I was saying. You know what? Like, and it's like, so I'm really happy that, Candy has walked away from Real Housewives of Atlanta. But let's talk about what that possibly could mean and what I hope it does mean. Giselle, Robin, Ashley, the biracial, the biracial basic brigade, the BBBs. And the B stands for basic. I really do feel like if Candy can lead a show and the show continues and survives, then I definitely feel that Giselle, Robin, and Ashley need to go. At this point, Real Housewives of Potomac has become a cesspool. It's bad, y'all. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. Like, and it's the fact that they've allowed these people to feel like they are untouchable. And it's only a certain few people that feel like they are. It's Giselle, it's Robin, and it's Ashley. Ashley can play in our face, right? Make up a whole storyline about being divorced. Then all of a sudden, never talk about it again, or very mum on it. What happened to the whole storyline of you being divorced? You need to continue that. Nobody's making her do that. Giselle gets to pick and choose who she hangs out with, who she's comfortable with, and then she gets to start mess with people and then claim her Karen White energy by saying that, she feels like her life is in danger when she's around Wendy and Candace. Then Robin gets to sit here and hold everybody else accountable, but not herself. And then she gets to lie and make up bullshit and play in our face with this fake ass relationship with Juan and make us believe that this man loves her when we know he don't. Thank you for, I know y'all won't believe it if I told y'all, but I cannot see y'all comments right now. I can't see y'all comments right now. The last comment I seen was at 10:40 from Tracy. I can see my comments. I have my phone open so I can see y'all comments, but overall I cannot see y'all comments on streamer right now. It's kind of stopped it. I don't know how to fix that. So, but thank you for the super chat, Nate. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the super chat, Garden View. I appreciate it. Thank y'all so much. I really do appreciate y'all support. And I really do hope that you guys, dang, it's already 208 likes. Y'all, damn. Y'all miss me. Y'all love me and shit. Y'all do? Okay, thank you. But yeah, I really do feel that it's about time that they gut the Real Housewives of Potomac cast and start off with some new girls. I think that I would love if Candace, Wendy, and Karen stays, maybe Mia too, and then we get 3 or 4 new girls. Hold on, y'all. I'm about to blow y'all mind with this casting real quick. Listen to what I got to say. Follow me, hoes. Follow me. Okay. Get rid of Ashley, Giselle, Robin, bring Monique back, bring Ashley Silva from Love and Marriage DC on, bring Askar on, make Karen a friend of the show, and then make Giselle a friend of the show. Bet you that show will light up. That show will light up. Tell me I'm lying. So Candace, Wendy, Karen, Mia, Ashley Silva, maybe Arena Tyler, because Arena and Ashley both have issues with each other. Then Monique, who has kind of issues with Ashley and Arena and Candace, but Monique will also have Karen there and Mia. And we have Giselle, so where Giselle has to hash out the issues with with Monique to a limited capacity. So, cause she a friend of. Tell me I'm lying. That would be the perfect cast. That would be the perfect cast. The fact that we passed over Ashley Silva and Arena Tyler for Real Housewives of Potomac is a travesty, especially Ashley Silva. And I don't care what none of you bitches got to say about Ashley Silva. I love Ashley Silva. I like her. I like Ashley. I like Ashley Silva on Love and Marriage DC. I don't care what none of y'all got to say, because a lot of y'all don't like her right now and think she a mean girl. I don't think that she's a mean girl. I like Ashley, and I think that she would be amazing on this show. Okay, y'all? But listen, I want to thank y'all. Hold on. I want to thank you guys so much, for stopping by and, really hanging out and talking to me, spending a little chump change with me, you know what I'm saying? And I just want to tell y'all, thank y'all so much. It really does mean a lot to me, the support I've been getting from my channel lately. Cause, I just really been trying my best to keep chugging forward, so thank y'all so much. And I want all you guys to know that y'all have purpose. Right? Y'all are meant to be here. You have a purpose. And most importantly, if nobody ever told you you were loved, know that you were loved today. But not only that, love yourself. Because when you don't love yourself, you're going to turn into a nigga named Anthony Dewberry that has to announce that he has an official page when nobody even made a fake page for the nigga. And I bid y'all adieu. Good night. I love every single one of y'all. Hope you guys have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful rest of y'all day. And I'll plan on doing the same, y'all. Peace.